Senator Favola.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise on a point of personal privilege.
Senator has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today to recognize the 44th anniversary of Roe v. Wade. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that decision, but I think it's worth noting the composition of the court, the U.S. Supreme Court, at the time the decision was made. Brennan and Marshall were considered liberal judges. Powell, Douglas, and Stewart were swing votes. Blackmun and Berger, the Chief Justice, were perceived and in reality served as conservative judges. However, all of them upheld Roe v. Wade and agreed that a woman had a constitutional right to get an abortion. Although White and Rehnquist dissented, typically as a swing vote, they did not in this case. Justice Harry Blackmun, in his majority opinion, defended a woman's right to make her own personal medical choices, stating, quote, "This right of privacy, whether it be founded in the 14th Amendment's concept of personal liberty and restrictions upon state action, as we feel it is, or as the district court determined in the 9th Amendment's reservation of rights to the people, in fact, it is broad enough to encompass a woman's decision on whether or not to terminate her pregnancy." I just want to remind this body that prior to the 1973 decision, 1.2 million women each year were forced to resort to illegal abortions despite the risk of unsanitary conditions, incompetent treatment, infection, hemorrhaging, disconfiguration, and also death. Virginians believe, and I would like to believe we as senators and representatives of Virginians believe, that a woman's choice to terminate a pregnancy, to choose adoption, or to make any other choice is really her choice. And it is a decision that a woman should make with her family and with her doctor, but without the help of politicians. I will just say that Thomas Jefferson, I believe, would fight today for a woman's right to privacy. We, as a Commonwealth, should respect that individual right. We should leave politicians out of the doctor's offices, and please leave politics out of healthcare decisions. I do hope that all of us will take a moment to reflect on the decision of Roe v. Wade and honor its conclusion, and I thank you.